Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual, man. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, and holding these guys to a standard, man. And in this video, I want to talk about something that I don't think I remember or see anybody talk about, really, was J.J. Redick. I don't know if you guys know, but J.J. Redick, and I think it was like the preseason, he was talking about how he circled, he was talking to the team, the Los Angeles Lakers team, in this clip that I saw. And, they were having like a team meeting or something like that. I said, this is in the preseason. And J.J. Redick was talking about how he circled June 5th, the date of June 5th. And some of you guys might be wondering, what's June 5th? Why would he circle June 5th? And the reason that he said he circled June 5th is because that's the day the NBA Finals start. I tell you, man, this guy's delusional as hell. We're going to talk about this video. J.J. Redick circled June 5th for the Lakers because that was the start of the NBA Finals. This guy is delusional, man. We're going to talk about this video. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly humbled. I want to send a special thanks out to Relaxing Visuals 06. Relaxing Visuals 06 for coming through with the super thanks. Thank you very much, Relaxing Visuals. Much respect to you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your comment. I also want to send a special thanks to Austin Sevigny. I probably jacked your whole name up. I'm sorry, Austin Sevigny. I'm sorry, man. I'm not good at reading names. But shout out to Austin for coming through with the super thanks. I really appreciate the support, guys. It's truly humbling for anyone who donated to my channel. I know my videos aren't fancy or flashy. I tell you guys all the time, man. So it means a lot that you guys would donate. I don't give us a penny, man. So much respect to Austin and Relaxing Visuals for coming through. Thank you, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, I wanted to touch briefly on this video that I saw of J.J. Redick addressing the Los Angeles Lakers team, in the preseason. There was like a team meeting they were having, and J.J. Redick was speaking, in front of the team. And he was talking about, I guess, goals for the season or whatever the case may be. And this man literally said that he circled the date of June 5th on the calendar before the season started. I've circled June 5th, he said. And I'm like, what the hell? Why would he be circling June 5th? And then he says, I'm circling this day. If you guys don't know, that's the day that the NBA Finals starts. This is what he said. So J.J. Redick, before the season starts, is circling June 5th because that's the NBA Finals, when the NBA Finals begin. Meanwhile, the Lakers haven't been to the NBA Finals since the bubble season. And they haven't been to the NBA Finals. Don't talk to me about that year they made the Western Conference Finals and they got swept. They got swept out of there. They weren't close in that finals against the Denver Nuggets, right? They got swept out of there, man, in that final. And once again, the Lakers were being aided and assisted by the referees. And the Nuggets still swept them, even with the referee help. So don't talk to me about that year. The Lakers ain't been a title contender since the bubble, man. And once again, they needed a bubble, a 2-3 month layoff to qualify for that fake fraudulent championship. We all know that guys like Anthony Davis and LeBron James benefited mightily from having those 2-3 months off. Are you kidding me right now? But J.J. Redick circled June 5th on the calendar before the season started because that's the first day of the NBA Finals start. This man is delusional, J.J. Redick. That was one of his goals. The Lakers are making the NBA Finals. And listen, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, J.J. Redick is, just being positive. He's setting a good goal for the Lakers at the beginning of the season. Every team's goal should be to win the championship. Yes, every team's goal should be to win the championship. And I'm sure that every team deep down when the season starts, you never know how the season's going to turn out. To me, the beginning of a season, no matter whether it's football or basketball, whatever it is, if you're a fan of a sport, the beginning of the season is the best time because every team is good at the beginning of the season, right? Everyone's 0-0. So you don't know how your team is going to do until, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks into a season. In some cases, like an NFL, it only takes you 4 or 5 games to see where your team is really at and see if they're really good or not. If your team is 0-5 at the beginning of a football season, that season's pretty much over. But in basketball, your team can start off slow and then all of a sudden they can go on a roll. They can build the chemistry up. So basketball is a little bit different from some of these other sports. I mean, you think about baseball, these guys are playing like 160 games. You could lose your first 30 games in a row and still be a great team down the stretch of that season, man. It's not going to put you out of it. But when we think about the beginning of a season, like I said, and you're talking about circling June 5th because it's the start of the NBA Finals, JJ Redick once again exposed himself, man. This guy's not a true leader, and he seems a lack of awareness here. So the Lakers, who before the season started, ESPN had the Lakers ranked like, what, 15th or something like that, I believe, in the league before the season, in their preseason rankings. The ESPN and their genius analysts over there, they had Lakers, I think, like I said, a 15th ranked team or whatever it was. But no one really had the Lakers as a title contender because, once again, let's be real here also. Just because you're rooting for a certain team, and, you want that team to win a championship, and I'm sure the players want to win a championship, and like I said, the organization, their goal is to win a championship every year. In all honesty, the facts remain that really only a couple of teams every year are legit title contenders. Now, you might have 2, 3, 4 teams as preseason favorites that people are talking about coming into the season, but then you might also have a dark horse team that you never know. You see how they develop, and all of a sudden that team emerges, right? No one had the Cleveland Cavaliers this year going, 15-0 or whatever they were before they lost their first game. I don't think anyone had predicted that. And all of a sudden, the Cleveland Cavaliers are the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. I don't think anyone had this predicted. So once again, the Cleveland Cavaliers are a team that was like a dark horse that came out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, they seem to have, some good chemistry going on, and they seem like they could be a contender. But we don't know. We'll see. But JJ Redick and the Lakers, no one thought that the Lakers were going to be contenders this year. But once again, they promote the Lakers as contenders. So I told you guys, after the Lakers started off 3-0, you start to hear all this stuff. Oh, J.J. Redick is Pat Riley, or he's the new Red Auerbach, or he's the new Phil Jackson, or he's this savant of basketball. He knows X's and O's like the back of his hand. He knows everything. He's a genius out there. J.J. Redick. Right? So they were 3-0. The ESPN moved them all the way up to the 7th best team in the league in their rankings. Oh, the power rankings, ESPN. The Lakers are up to 7th place now after I think they were 3-1 at the time when they had those rankings, and they moved the Lakers up to 7th place. So you move the Lakers up to 7th place in the preseason rankings. Once again, even though the Lakers hadn't done anything, they won 3 home games against teams that were nothing great. They haven't beat anybody special. And then you see how the Lakers have gone ever since then. They've been a 500 basketball team. They've been a mediocre basketball team since that 3-0 start. They've fallen back down to earth because now they're starting to play quality teams. Now they're starting to play some games on the road. And now you start to see the true colors of the Lakers. You have no leadership. So you circle June 5th once again to highlight that that's your goal, to go to the NBA Finals with that team. But the Lakers weren't a good team last year, right? Everyone kept saying the Lakers weren't a good team last year, but then they tried to make it about Darvin Ham, and they fired Darvin Ham. Now the Lakers are pretty much have the same personnel. You drafted LeBron James Jr. and you drafted Dalton Connect, but essentially the Lakers have the same exact roster from last season. The major change being JJ Redick. So he's supposed to be the answer for the Lakers, but does he look like the answer for the Lakers so far this season? No, he does not. Because what's the problem for the Lakers? The problem for the Lakers is LeBron James. So you circle June 5th, the date of the NBA Finals, but your biggest problem, LeBron James not playing any defense, not hustling, not being a true leader, right? Load managing, lollygagging up and down the court. He's your biggest problem, but yet and still, you're not doing anything to solve it. So like I said in the video the other day, you have LeBron James taking less shots than Anthony Davis, which is a good start, right? It's the first season that Anthony Davis is actually leading the team in field goal attempts. But the problem has been, it gets negated because LeBron James is playing the most minutes on the team. Why is LeBron James playing more minutes than Anthony Davis? And if you're going to sit there and tell me that Anthony Davis is frail, once again, I can say the same thing for LeBron James. LeBron James has missed more games than Anthony Davis over the last 2 seasons, guys. Those are the facts, man. So I can easily say LeBron James is just as frail as Anthony Davis, but LeBron James is 40 years old damn near and playing more minutes than Anthony Davis. And we talked about the plus minus for LeBron James. So JJ Redick, once again, if your goal is to win the NBA or go to the NBA Finals, you circled the date before the season, and that's your goal to be playing in the NBA Finals, like he said, then why would you have LeBron James playing the most minutes on the team at this point in time of his career? You were not watching LeBron James last year. You were doing broadcasts for LeBron James and the Lakers. And when you listen to JJ Redick in the broadcast booth, what did he do? He made a bunch of excuses for LeBron James. He blamed the teammates. He blamed everything else, but he always excused LeBron James. The same thing that we've seen this season. So JJ Redick circles June 5th as the goal, as a date, the start of the NBA Finals. But you have LeBron James out there playing the most minutes on the team. Does that make any sense? And then you have games where JJ Redick is not calling out LeBron James. So he calls out the entire team. You guys remember the post-game press conference. He calls out the whole team. Oh, no one is doing anything but LeBron James. That's basically what he said. No one hustled but the 39-year-old LeBron James. And that's sad that the oldest guy on the team is the only guy giving effort out there. That's what he said. Meanwhile, you can pull the video up. You can watch the game, that very game, and LeBron James is walking around out there. He's lollygagging out there on the court. He's not getting back on D. He's standing around. But J.J. Redick says everyone else not hustling. Only LeBron James is hustling. You're a hypocrite. You sound ridiculous. You're not being a true leader. You're not calling out LeBron James. You call everyone else on the team. Why not call the whole team out in general, the whole team? Why single out LeBron James? Because once again, you're not a grown man. You're not a real coach. You're there as a podcaster, a friend of LeBron James, to just be there. They need a head coach on the bench. They need someone to fill the role. And that's why he's there. You're not coaching the Lakers to wins. So once again, you circle June 5th, but you're not doing anything during the season to lead the teams to a place that they would be able to get to June 5th. You're one of the worst defensive teams. Wonder why. You're one of the worst rebounding teams. I wonder why. You're one of the worst transition defensive teams. I wonder why. But yet and still, the Lakers are one of the teams that get the most free throws. I wonder why. They're the team that gets the most foul calls in their favor. I wonder why. So, what is J.J. Redick doing this season that would lead you to believe that he wants to go to June 5th, that the NBA Finals is his goal? I found this laughable when I saw this video of him talking about, I circled June 5th. Insane, man. Insane. Now they're talking about, oh, we got to rethink LeBron James playing 82 games. But that's circle too, J.J. Redick. Did you circle all those games? Oh, we're going to get LeBron James. Another goal for us is LeBron James play 82 games. Why would LeBron James need a goal to play 82 games in his 22nd season? Why, guys? Can you guys think of any reason that we talked about yesterday? Because he's chasing Michael Jordan. Why would you feel the need to play 82 games at this age, at this point in time of your career when it's just basketball for LeBron James? Just basketball. Then why do you need to play 82 games? Because LeBron James out there chasing Michael Jordan still. Even though his fans try to act like Nick Wright, oh, he's been past Michael Jordan. Then why would LeBron James need to play 82 games this year? Because Michael Jordan did it when he was 40 years old on the Wizards. That's why LeBron James wants to play the 82 games. That's why that was a goal of his. And now J.J. Redick and the Lakers, they want to rethink this. Because why? Because LeBron James playing 35, 36 minutes a game, not doing a damn thing out there on the court, and playing all those minutes, is a negative 111. Negative 111. So I told you they're winning games despite LeBron James. They're 12-9 despite LeBron James as a negative 111 on the court, not doing a damn thing on the court defensively. No leadership, no heart, no grit. Out there shot chucking, man. Chucking up all these threes. LeBron James can't shoot. This guy really thinks he can shoot. And J.J. Redick tells guys stop shooting threes. The man shot 9 threes in one game, missed all 9 of them. Who the hell told him to keep shooting? Where's J.J. Redick coaching? You're not coaching the team, but you circle June 5th? It doesn't add up. These guys are a bunch of clowns, man. It's lip service. J.J. Redick talking to these guys before the season. Yeah, I circled June 5th because that's the start of the finals. And he trying to say it with his chest out. Dude, you sound corny as hell, man. You sound ridiculous to think that this team is a legit title contender. A legit title contender. Like I said, don't talk to me about J.J. Redick having confidence. It's your first year as a head coach, and you're talking about the NBA Finals. Why don't you just focus on making the playoffs, not the play-in? That should have been your goal, to have the Lakers not finish in a play-in. How about win the division? That's not a goal of yours? Why don't you win the division? The Lakers haven't won division since LeBron James been there, since the bubble. What are we talking about here, man? The Lakers every single year are a play-in team. All year last year, they were in the 9th seed. And then what happened last year? The end of the season, the Lakers' schedule got real easy. They had a bunch of home games against a bunch of crap teams. They were getting all these free throws. They won a bunch of games down the stretch, and they finished in the 7th seed. The 7th seed. The Lakers have not finished above 7th seed since 2020. But J.J. Redick's goal is to make the finals. That you're circling the finals date. If you want to have it in your mind to make the NBA Finals, like I said, every team should be going out there with the notion, with the idea, the goal to win a championship. All the players, that should be their main focus, to win. And we've said, I doubt a lot of these guys care about winning. They're just out there to collect their check. They don't give a damn about the wins and losses. You think LaMelo Ball cares about wins and losses? The dude never wins. He's out there showboating and carrying on. He's a clown. LaMelo Ball. He puts up all these corny stats. He ain't doing nothing, though. You're never going to win nothing. Dude, don't do nothing on the court except for shoot. That's it. So once again, I question a lot of these guys and their drive. Do they really want to win? But that's really should be the focus of all these teams at the beginning of the season. Like I said, to win. Now, we all know there's only going to be a couple of legit contenders. Every team can't be a contender every single year. And in basketball, you can pretty much tell who the contenders are supposed to be. Like I said, you might have a dark horse here and there, some surprise teams. Absolutely. Guy gets injured or a guy has a great season and becomes a greater player. He improves or whatever the case may be. Then all of a sudden the team could come out of nowhere. But for the most part, no one had the Lakers as a title contender, even though, what do we always say? ESPN promotes them this way. Every year they're talking about the Lakers all season long. The Lakers, the Lakers, the Lakers. And I tell you, every year the Lakers are fighting for a playing spot. Why is ESPN and all these other networks talking about the Lakers who are in the 9th seed? All year they're talking about the Lakers in the 9th seed. We're talking about a 9th seed team. Once again, where are the Lakers right now currently? In the 9th seed. But J.J. Redick has circled June 5th before the season. And he told the players about it. Like I said, why would you tell the players this stuff, man? Just keep it to yourself as your own internal goal. That's your own personal goal. You circle June 5th on your calendar. You're the head coach, and that's what you believe. That's what your goal is. No doubt. But you said to the players as if that was supposed to be impressive or supposed to galvanize them or supposed to have them believe, oh yeah, coach circled June 5th, man. That's the goal. We're going to go out there and do X, Y, Z. But then the season comes along, and what happens? Nothing happens. They're not doing anything different. It's the same nonsense. So yes, LeBron James is taking a couple less shots than Anthony Davis now, but he's playing more minutes than Anthony Davis. Still not playing a lick of defense. J.J. Redick won't take LeBron James out. They had LeBron James in the game when he had 6 points, right? The Lakers were up by 20 points going into the fourth quarter, and LeBron James had 6 points. They played LeBron James for 10 of those minutes. Are you kidding me? So he could stat pad and get his little 10-point streak and then collect that cheesy triple-double. J.J. Redick's coaching is, why would you put him back in? Leave him out on the bench. What is he playing for? If you're trying to win a championship, if that's really your goal, then why would you have LeBron James in a 20-point game where you're up by 20 in the fourth quarter and LeBron James ain't even playing that great? Let the other guys keep doing their thing. Put him on the bench. Let him rest. Let him relax, man. This is what he's doing anyway. Why is LeBron James not playing 20, 25 minutes? J.J. Redick got him out there playing all these minutes. For what? If your goal is to make the NBA Finals, you need less of LeBron James on the court, not more of him. You're negative 111. If we know this, if we can see this, J.J. Redick can't see it. He don't notice these kinds of things. He's supposed to be a basketball savant, a genius, have all the X's and O's. Where the half-court adjustments, the halftime adjustments from J.J. Redick. There have been many third quarters the Lakers come out flat. That goes on the head coach and the leaders. LeBron James, where's your leadership? Where's your halftime adjustments? You're supposed to be a basketball savant. No halftime adjustments. Your team's coming out flat. They're not ready to go. So once again, I question J.J. Redick and what he's doing out there. Is he really a coach or is he a podcaster playing coach? He's not coaching the Lakers. He's not coaching LeBron James. Who's on the Lakers? You're not even coaching your best player. How are you going to make it to June 5th? All right, circle the date. You sound like an idiot. You look like a fool. Keep that stuff to yourself, you idiot. I circled June 5th. That's the start of the finals. The Lakers have been getting all this help from the referees, all this free throw help, and they're barely a playing team every season. They got destroyed in the first round last year. Not impressed the Lakers getting all this help. Getting bounced out, making play-ins. But J.J. Redick comes in and talk about June 5th. It's the first day of the finals. You guys ain't going to be there. You circled the day. Why? Because you're going to be at home on vacation watching it? Is that like when you start your vacation? Why would you circle June 5th? Lakers ain't going to be there. I told you, if they did make it there, it'll be because of Anthony Davis. Not because of LeBron James. They'll be there despite that clown. And it's negative 111 plus minus. J.J. Redick's lack of leadership. Look at this clown in the postgame press conference. He's already frustrated 20 games into the season. This man's already frustrated. He gets frustrated with questions the reporters ask when they ask legit questions. He's all frustrated. He don't want to answer no questions. You signed up for this. Remember, you were the one running your mouth talking all this trash in the broadcast booth, talking all this trash on the podcast about basketball and how you know this and you understand that and you can break this down and you know that. You don't know a damn thing. I told you, JJ Redick, I don't care what he knows X and O's wise. He's a clown. He don't know the history of the game. We know that. He definitely did not watch basketball in the 80s and the 90s. He did not. He's a straight fool, man. He's a goofball for circling June 5th on the calendar, coaching the Lakers, man, who are not a legit contender, man. Even in this weak NBA, with only what, 2 good teams? How many good teams are in the NBA right now, man? The NBA is a complete joke. There are no teams. There are no, think about the great teams over the last 5 years. What great teams are there? There are no great teams. Think about the teams that won the championships. The 2020 Lakers are a great team. The 2021 Bucks, or the 2022 Warriors, the 2023 Nuggets, the 2024 Celtics. Everyone keeps telling me they're one of the best teams of all time. I'm not buying it, man. I'm not buying it. These are good teams. They're not great teams or legendary or historically great teams. They're good teams that won a championship in this weak era. But there are no great teams. Guys are bouncing around from team to team all the time, free agents all the time. Guys don't stay together on one team, so you don't build up the team over the years. This is what happens in the 80s and the 90s. Right? Think about the 90s, guys. You had players on teams for years, 4, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years together. So you had cores on teams. And that's how the teams built up around those cores. And then that's how they became formidable. That's how they became consistent. It wasn't just Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. You had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, you had Horace Grant, you had B.J. Armstrong, you had John Paxson, and Bill Cartwright. That was their core player, right? You had those guys together for years, right? From 89 to 90 to 91 to 92 to 93. They were all together. So you build up that chemistry. And then you build up and you fill the roster around the core. I don't understand what's going on in the NBA. You had a bunch of star players on these teams that all they do is ball hog. Everybody wants to dribble the ball. Everybody wants to control the ball. Nobody wants to pass the ball. Everybody's dribbling all over creation, carrying the ball all over the place, shooting up 25, 30 shots, chucking up all these threes, not playing any defense, not being leaders, not playing with a love of the game or being true competitors, man. So once again, I'm not impressed with the Lakers in this weak era. June 5th. You guys know the deal, man. It's a joke, man. JJ Redick is a clown, man. He's not really being a coach out there. He's a podcaster out there playing coach. He's not coaching the Lakers. If you were really coaching, like I said, we're fans that can see this sitting from here. I can see LeBron James destroying the Lakers. Shout out to my man AOH with the video footage, the czar of the video footage. He keeps showing you guys what LeBron James is doing to take away from the Lakers. And they've won 12 games despite all of this. So why would not JJ Redick see these things? You don't think, hey, LeBron James, hey, LeBron, man, we got to put you on the bench, man. We got to play like 20, 25 minutes. I need you to give more effort on the defensive end. I need you to get back on D. LeBron James don't like getting questioned. You guys remember when Ty Lue questioned LeBron James in the 2016 finals in the locker room, right? In Game 7. He said, I need you to do more. LeBron James started yelling about his stats. You see what I'm saying? That's where his mind goes. Oh, I got this many stats. I don't give a damn about your stats. You're not doing anything out there. You need to do more. You're not hustling on defense. You're not locking down. You're not being a true leader. You're not being a true competitor. No one gives a damn about your stats. This is what you got to do, LeBron. He'll like being challenged. Because once again, he's not a grown man. He's not a true competitor. You could challenge Michael Jordan. Remember Phil Jackson said to Michael Jordan in the 91 finals, he said to him, he said, yo, man, who's open? And Michael Jordan said, Paxson's open. He said, well, give him the ball. All right. And he did that. He obliged. And he got Paxson the ball. He didn't be all upset and butthurt about it and be all disgruntled and be a diva and read off some stats. Yo, I'm scoring 30 points a game. I'm averaging a 30-point and 11 assists in the finals. He didn't say that. He was like, Paxson's open. He said, well, give him the ball. You got it. And he got him the ball. And the rest is history. That's called being coachable. That's called being a true professional, a true competitor, and being out there for winning, for wins, not stats. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.